Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Friday, July the 30th edition of this week's Speed Weekend Preview, brought to you by ChannelShift, your sports world on demand. Again, this week we're broadcasting on location from Ferg's Sports Grill, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Rob?
Well, this week, stick around because we're going to be talking about these top stories. NASCAR's pit road speed limit comes under fire. The Sprint Cup chase is heating up and getting closer. Formula One's Felipe Massa is recovering from a severe head injury in Hungary, and Braun GP now under fire from other teams after the F1 championship. Schumacher back in an F1 Ferrari. Well, Michelle, get us up to speed.
I'll do that. Jimmy Johnson capitalized on the pit road speed violation from NASCAR and won the Brickyard 400. Montoya, who dominated the race, still walked away 10th in the race to the chase. The next stop's Pocono. That's another flat track with long straights. Can Montoya get close to the front and stay in the points until Watkins Glen? I mean, the Glen's a road race, Rob.
I love road racing. Road racing belongs in the chase. The
Absolutely.
chase is getting excited, no doubt about that. And I heard something from Jimmy Johnson I thought was pretty neat. When Mark Martin was behind him at the Brickyard, he said, "An old man has never made me this nervous in my life." I thought that was pretty cool and said a lot, no doubt.
Well, let's face it. I mean, with the pit road violation and Johnson winning, nobody was going to touch Martin and Johnson.
Okay, in the Sprint Cup race to the chase, it's heating up with only 6 to go. Tony Stewart having a full race advantage, 192 back is last week's winner, Jimmy Johnson. Third, it's Jeff Gordon. Fourth, it's Kurt Busch. Fifth, it is Carl Edwards. Sixth is Denny Hamlin. Seventh, Ryan Newman. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Separated by only 120 points, it's 8th through 15th. 8th is Casey Kane, and Mark Martin is 9th. With 4 wins, if the chase started tomorrow, he goes up to the top. But let's take a look at this. Speeder, Juan Pablo Montoya in 10th. He's 100 to the good. Greg Biffle, who was out last week, is 84 points to the good. Matt Kenseth rounding out your top 12, 68 points to the good. Now, if you go below that, 13th is David Rudiman. He's 68 points back, out of the chase right now. And Kyle Busch, holy Batman and Robin. He's 82 points out of the chase for the championship. And holding up the rear, 120 points out, is Brian Vickers, and we still don't know if he's going to be with Red Bull next year.
Has absolutely no clue. No one, Jay Fry, no one's given any indication what's going to happen with Vickers or Scott Speed, or whether they're going to stay with Toyota or go to Chevrolets. We have no idea. Felipe Massa, Ferrari's Formula One driver, was critically injured Sunday when a small 2-pound spring flew off Rubens Barrichello's car and struck him in the head. The driver suffered severe cuts and a double skull fracture. The good news, he's now awake and alert, and he's showing signs of progress. No word yet on who is going to take his place. Who's it going to be, Rob?
Well, I'm not really sure, but a lot of people are saying a lot of different things. You would have to think that it would be short-term. It's going to be one of the Ferrari test drivers like Luca Badoer or maybe Marc Genet. But the rumors are that Michael Schumacher can make a comeback and sit in that seat, maybe not in Valencia, but in Spa.
Well, in other news, it was Ben Spies taking one race at Brno, Czechoslovakia, and Max Biaggi the other, pulling the American Spies closer to Nori Haga. The next stop is the Nürburgring in Germany on August the 6th. In MotoGP, first-time winner Andreas Dovizioso took the win when Rossi and others crashed in the wet conditions. He swears it won't be the last time. I just can't figure out, is he talking about the crash or the win? MotoGP's next stop, August 16th. At Brno as well.
The two wheels are exciting, there's no doubt. Also in the NHRA, they're off, but congrats to top fuel driver Antron Brown for making history this weekend by getting the sweep during the Western Swing. 7 drivers are on that list. Plus, Tony Pedregon moves up 2 positions to grab the top spot in Funny Car. In Pro Stock, it's Jake Coughlin in cars and Edward Krawick in bikes holding the top spot respectively, with 3 to go before the countdown to 1 begins. Here's what to watch on Speed this weekend. On Friday, remember, all times are Eastern. 12 p.m., it's NASCAR Sprint Cup practice. At 1:30 p.m., NASCAR Live. 2 p.m., it's a replay of the F1 Hungarian GP. At 7 p.m., it's Trackside Live from Pocono. And starting at 8 p.m., the rest of the night, you can get jacked. I can't make this stuff up, I promise you.
Yes, you can. Well, on Saturday at 1 p.m., it's the ARCA Series live from Pocono. At 3 p.m., it's NASCAR Live. 7 p.m., NASCAR Smarts. 7:30 p.m., NASCAR Truck Series race from Nashville. And at 10:30 p.m., the AMA Pro Prime Time race at Topeka, Kansas.
And on Sunday at 10:30 a.m., NASCAR in a Hurry. 11 a.m., it's NASCAR Race Day. At 6 p.m., AMA Pro Motocross. At 7 p.m., it's a Speed Report. 8 p.m. is NASCAR Victory Lane, followed by Wind Tunnel with Dave Despain. And I beat Dave, the old man, in the Super 7 sweep, and I'm rubbing it in your face, Dave. How about that one?
I'm sure he's very happy about that. Don't forget to listen to Rob and I every weekend, Saturday and Sundays from 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern on over 250 Fox affiliates, XM Channel 142, and the American Forces Network. Check racedayonfox.com for local listings.
And don't forget, you can check me out on Speed Radio every Friday. And
if you want to.
Yeah, all you got to do, and I hope you do, come on, is all you got to do is go to speedtv.com, keyword radio. For Michelle Real, I'm Rob D'Amico. Thank you for watching.